aids we have for people who might have some vision problems. On our touchscreen, we have, if you look there, you see text size. You can touch that and it'll increase the text on the touchscreen to make the print bigger. We also have view, which changes the contrast of what you're looking at. If you have trouble seeing black on white, you could change different colors. You can make it white on black. You have like 3 or 4 different choices. If you look back to the left, we have language. All our touchscreens have 12 different languages that you can utilize to cast your ballot. We also have an audio ballot for people who are visually impaired. And again, that comes in the 12 different languages that we offer. There's nothing on there more. I checked it out the other day. It's just a version number for our software. So those things you can use to help you cast your ballot on election day. We're working on trying to get the text size even bigger for 2026 as our groups that we work with for the visually impaired have requested an increase in size of text as we move forward. I know they mentioned curbside voting. We do offer curbside voting. This is for some reason you cannot get into polling place. We are trying to get all our polling places accessible. We have we have a list on our website of 3 different categories for our polling places. You can look it up and see if your polling place is fully accessible, partially, or low accessibility. If you can't get into a polling place, we do offer curbside voting. You can come in a car. If you in some type of wheelchair or scooter, you can come up as close to this building as you can. Maybe there's stairs in the way. The election code says you have to be within 50 feet of the entrance of the polling place. 2 judges of election will come out, take your information down, get your ballot, bring it out to you. You would vote it, and then they would take it and run it through the scanner. One of the ways that works is somebody requesting curbside voting needs to call our offices within 24 hours before the election, and we will inform the election judges that you're going to be there. We ask for an hour you're going to be there, say from 1 to 2, what kind of car you might be in, and we'll have the judges go to the door every few minutes to see if you're out there waiting for you. We also have a dedicated parking space, a handicap parking space at each polling place. Hopefully nobody parks in there. It doesn't need that space, but that's also available on election day. We also have at each location, if you're voting the paper ballot, we have these magnifying glasses, and they're all different kinds now. Some of them have handles on them. Some of them are just like this. Some of them are bigger, some are ballot, and you can use it to increase the size of the text on your paper ballot. And yes, when you go to your precinct polling place on election day, the main voting system there is the paper ballot. Why is that? People say, why can't we have touchscreens for everybody, even on election day? Understanding is touchscreens are very expensive, and the paper ballot is cheaper. Unfortunately, we just can't keep every ballot style at every polling place. We each only have what's dedicated for your precinct on election day. If you go to the wrong precinct and try and vote a provisional ballot there, which the law allows you to do, you may not be voting for the candidates that are for your area. You might vote for somebody different than who you're supposed to be voting for. Early voting, it's all touchscreen. This way you can vote anywhere you want. We also offer one location in the city of Chicago, curbside voting on touchscreen. That is at our super site, 191 North Clark, on an election day only. That's something new. Curbside voting, sorry, I'm going to jump around a little bit. They also have doorbells available. If there's for some reason you can't open a door, there's a doorbell push and someone will come open the door for you. If you're in a wheelchair, the door is just too heavy to open. We also provide signs if one entrance, the main entrance, isn't accessible, but there's another accessible entrance around the corner. We have signs directing you to the accessible entrance. Also, we provide a lowered voting booth for someone who may not be able to stand while marking their ballot on election day. And we also provide a chair. So if you need to use that, feel free to use that lowered voting. There's one for every precinct on election day. says that you can check on the website for your polling place. You can do that, but we also have what we call our household mailing. They will send out a mailing for your household. Everyone registered with the same last name at that address will get a piece of mail indicating the location of the precinct polling place for your address, and also several of the nearest early voting locations.